The Bobcats will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Thomas back to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Coming out on... Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Second down.
Power football with the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll move the wide receiver. Thomas looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the catch. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Burns. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bobcats are in the hurry up. From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him and nobody's close. Oh, out of space. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A missed opportunity on that errant pass. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Thomas back to pass. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Smashes through the tackle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off-play action on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They'll try to snap it quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gives it on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st down from the 11. Tight end now in motion. Thomas looking to fire. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's caught. That's a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Bird. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bird. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Burns. Oh, they're after him. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They're going back to the ground. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Back to pass, it's Burns. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistent.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get them. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, it's Burns. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure, know the quarterback's going to hold it, get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Burns. Under fire! And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 31. Brings up.
Running back searching for a hole. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid some. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Burns. Using the quick game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Texas.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Burr. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on third down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Burns. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. On the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Thomas back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. He's open on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. They go to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Thomas looking to fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rush is on him. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Thomas back to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Thomas looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down play from the gun. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bobcats are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The give on the option. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Breaks. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Pickup of 13. 1st and goal, Texas State.
It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and... I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Thomas back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
At the 50. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run the option. Plows through the defense. And he's dragged down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Offense working from the pistol. He'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.